Hey, look, pray
Pray.
before. Pray on your own. Pray for him.
Okay.
Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to read like 3 verses. Stop. Figure out what the verses are. Go down to the bottom where it has footnotes. Then read another 3 more. Then read another 3
Okay,
more.
I'll do my
And
best.
I'll come back and I'll explain. All right, go.
Okay, we're gonna pray. God, please open our understanding to this word. And I don't really have long prayers, but open our understanding to the word. In Jesus' name. Stop it, Jordan. Baby's crying. Baby. Okay, so we're on Psalms 6:1. Lord, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chastise me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? So, God's mad at him about something. He's hot display, so he's really mad. I'm not good at this.
She says she's supposed to be there at 10:30, but she's running 10 minutes late, so I got about 10 minutes.
I didn't really know what to pray. Just pray for God to open her understanding in Jesus' name, amen. I'm not good at this.
Okay, there you are.
Okay, so we read the first 3 verses. So
Okay.
God's really mad at him for something he did. And
Okay. And she said,
he says, heal me. So it said I read the note thing, and it said that he's depressed. I don't know if that's true, if it's accurate. It sounds like he's depressed.
let's just read it not as David's story. Okay. Here's what's going on. All right, guys. Sorry, this thing here is playing on blind the camera here, but I'm gonna have to do it like that.
Okay.
Face it towards Megan or something.
No, it's not.
I don't need all that extra stuff. All right, so let's just go ahead and just read the whole entire chapter 6 through verse 10, and then after that, I pretty much got to take off, give somebody else a ride, and I'll try to come right back and be able to catch the rest of it in. But here's what he's saying: "O Lord, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chastise me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Lord, how long?" So this is what he's saying. Please don't rebuke me. Please have mercy on me. I'm feeling it all the way to the core. And I can feel that you're angry. My soul is also sore vexed. And it says, but Lord, how long? So like, have you ever been in a situation where you're like, okay, God, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Please have mercy on me. How long is this going to be until you're done being angry with me?
Yeah.
How long is this going to be? Is this punishment going to last? This is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So can you tell now what it's about?
I already knew it was about. I just don't know how to break it down good that.
But you see what I'm saying?
I understand it more. I didn't understand it as good as you just said it. Really.
So I guess I'm just kind of good at doing this. I guess I don't know. It's not that I'm trying to be good at doing this.
Psalms,
I love Psalms. I love a lot of the other stuff that we read.
I'm just kind of bad.
So verse 4, 5, and 6, it says, "Return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me from." Said, "For thy mercy's sake." So he said right here, he said, "Return." He's like, okay, God, I don't feel you near. I don't feel you near me. Oh Lord, deliver my soul. I need your help right now. He says, "Oh, save me for thy mercy's sake." He says, have mercy on me. I need your help. Please come right now. Please. He said, "For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave, who shall give thee thanks?"
So he's like, if I die,
it says, it's like, so what's going to happen if I'm dead? Are you just going to let me die? You going to let me die on this?
You just took and left me?
Are you gone? Where are you at? Like, you know what I mean? And people feel like that. And so do I sometimes. Sometimes I've been in a situation where it feels like this thing is over with. It feels like I'm going to die, even though I know I'm not physically going to die. And there's situations before where I really feel like I'm going to die. Like the devil is oppressing me like crazy before, where I've had it and it felt like I was physically going to die. There's people that's had COVID all over the world. Whenever they had COVID, they feel like it's over with. I might as well just go ahead and kill myself. Or either, they had people that says that, they feel like they were going to die. And then they got so terrified that they took the jab. And some people call it the jab, that's why I said the jab. I mean, here's the thing is that we didn't get the extra vaccine. I knew for some reason I just needed to trust in the Lord because I knew that this is just a bunch of people getting upset and getting terrified because of what's going on. That they didn't want to give anybody else the virus. But here's the thing: is that nothing can touch you unless God says so. I pointed it out in Job 1 and 2, where it proves that nothing can touch your body in Job chapter 2. So nothing can touch you. We got a hedge that's around about us, so we don't have to worry about this. But here's the thing is, David is saying he knew that something has happened where the Lord is not protecting him, and he's saying, okay, I'm sorry. I basically might have came out of the hedge for a second. Please don't let me die in this. Please have mercy on me. Please. How long are you going to let me go through this? But here's the thing is, David was God's anointed, so nothing can actually touch him unless God said so. It's the same thing. So technically, he didn't come out of the hedge because he was still protected the whole way. Otherwise, if he would have died, there would be no Jesus. So God had to still fulfill the promise that was already predestined to happen. Some people don't believe in predestining. Well, if that was the case, then how in the world was David born and had a seed that God promised that would raise up, that would sit on the throne forever? So there had to be a type of predestination, because if that's the case, then David would have died a long time ago. Sounds kind of crazy, don't it? I want to scratch your head. Anyways, so now, okay, I'm coming, Shanna. All right, so verse 6 on, as Megan's going to read that. Here you go. If you want to turn around the camera, I know you're terrified of people looking at you.
I saw my face all close to the camera.
All right, we're gonna go find the keys, and I'm gonna get.
So where you're in 6?
Yeah, 6.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I am weary with my groaning. All the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping. So he's crying so much that my bed to swim. So he's crying so much his bed's getting all wet. He's watering his couch with his tears. My eye is consumed. Let's see what this means. My eye is consumed because of grief. Has wasted away. So his eyes are wasted away with grief. Wax it old because of my enemies. Means, what's that? That's 6, 7. That means grows. So he grows old because of his enemies. He grows old because of enemies. So it's making him old before his time. I guess his body. Depart from me, all workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping. Hold on, I gotta plug the line. So I guess he's telling the people that are oppressing him, like the people that are trying to kill, like he's always fighting with, depart from him. Okay. So, verse 9. The Lord hath heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vex. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. Okay. So he's telling his enemies, the Lord heard me. He will receive my prayer. And all my enemies be ashamed. So you better watch out, because the Lord's on my side. And you will be vexed sore. Sore vex. Which means troubled. Vex means troubled. Okay. So, I guess I'm not very good at explaining this. Let me read the little things in the bottom explains it. Okay. It says, rebuke me not in my anger, indicates that David is conscious of deserving rebuke. So he knows he did something wrong. However, he prays, as always, have mercy upon me, O Lord. The mercies of the depressed are both physical and psychological. He obviously is depressed. He's sad. He's not happy. And often the description of the two conditions is interwoven. In the grave, who shall give thee thanks? What does does not express doubt of the reality of the afterlife. Rather, it serves to remind the Lord that David continued praise and witness depends on his preservation. So he said, I can't praise you if I'm dead. Okay. So that was Psalm 6. Let's start. Cody might explain this better. I don't know. When he comes back. I don't know if he's going to go back over it again. He probably will. But I'll just start reading Psalm 7. So Psalm 7:1. Lord my God, in thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me, and deliver me. Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it into pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Lord my God, if I have done this, if there be any iniquity in my hands. Oh, he's basically saying to deliver me from his enemies, because if he's not delivered, his soul is going to be torn basically to pieces, like it's like a lion's eating him. And where there is none to deliver, if God doesn't deliver him. And it said, and then 3 is, O my Lord, if I have done this, if there be any iniquity in my hands. Well, he's saying, my Lord, he's saying, I'm kind of confused. Do put my trust, save me from all that persecuting, deliver me. He's saying, if I did this, be any iniquity in my hands. Iniquity means like wrongdoing. It's kind of like sin. It's a little different though. Stop kicking, baby. Okay. I don't understand that verse really that good. Let's keep reading. I'll read the little notes in the bottom. Okay, verse 4. If I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, I have delivered him that without sees my enemy. If I have rewarded, so he's saying, if I rewarded them with evil. Good. Verse 5. Let the enemy persecute my soul, and take it. Let him tread down my life upon the earth, and lay my honor in the dust. So he sounds like he's pretty confident that he did not reward any evil for good, for peace. And he said, if I did do this, God, if I rewarded any of my enemies, then let them persecute my soul and take it. But before this, he was saying, let them not do that. So he knows he didn't do that. That he's knows he didn't miss it in that. So verse 6. Arise, O Lord, in thy anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage of my enemies. And awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about. For their sakes, therefore, return thy on high. I'm gonna have to read again what I just edit. This is... Arise, O Lord, in thy anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage. So he's saying, lift yourself. Be angry. He's saying, arise. So I guess he's telling them to be angry. God to be angry at them, because he says, lift up their anger and use rage against their enemies. So he wants God to be mad at them, so he gets them. Awake for me to the judgment that has commanded. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about. So that the congregation... Let me see what this means. Compass means surround. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about. For their sakes, therefore, return thee on high. The Lord shall judge... I don't really know exactly what that means. Cody's gonna have to explain this stuff better than I can explain it, because I don't really understand it completely myself to break it all down. The Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Lord, according to my righteousness and according to my integrity that is in me. So he's not afraid to be judged by the Lord, because he knows he's not missing anywhere, because he knows he's living for God completely right now. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God tire it the hearts and reins. Tie it, no, tie it. Try it, try it, try it like a trial. Try it the hearts and reins. So try it means test. Yeah, so it is try it like trial. So that means test, and the heart of the reins. Reins means inner man. So, but establish a just for the righteous. So try it try it the rust for who they are. Like, look at their hearts. My defense is of God, which saveth the upright in heart. Calm down, baby. My defense is of God, which saveth the upright at heart. God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. So that verse 9 is pretty self-explanatory, where let the wicked come to an end, but establish the, like, help, like, build up the just. And verse 10, my baby is not having this right now. He's not happy. Hold on. Baby. Calm down, sweetie. Okay. I don't think she's gonna let me do this. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, baby. Okay. I think she's getting hungry. Okay. So, we're on 11. If she'll let me do this. She might start crying again. So, God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. We don't really need to break that down too much. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready. 13. He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against their persecutors. So he's not, the people that are against God's people, that's what they're talking about. Wet the sword means, like, to get blood on it, like to use it for what's intended for. Where was that? Where was wet his sword? Okay, that was 11. I think. No, that's, if he turn not, he will wet. Yeah, that's 12. And then where he's gonna use the instruments. He had prepared for them. So he prepared for the wicked the instruments of death, and ordained his arrows. So what's ordained mean here? It means makes. So he makes weapons against. He gets them ready for people that are against God's people, for against God's children's for their persecutors. He like has weapons prepared for them to destroy them with. Sorry guys, I can't. I'm gonna have to come back later. I'm gonna have to come back on here later in a few minutes. Baby, calm down. Calm down. I don't know how to end the video. Calm down. Baby. I'm trying to end it. Sorry, guys. Stop it, baby.